How was your flatbread?
Now, it was very tasty and I loved it. Can I have another? Just joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
There's two of them up here. For your next course, it's going to be the winter squash bits, like I explained earlier. Basically, butternut squash, acorn squash, sweet potato, a lot of the orangey kind of winter squash vegetables. Oh, you're late. Now I got to start over?
We need an usher.
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay. Little heavy cream, butter, and it just basically boils and you puree. I'm not reinventing the wheel, it's just the biscuits. I was going to demo it, but I'm like, what am I demoing? It's going to sit here and simmer for 2 hours. So basically, take these guys, not these guys specifically, because these are coarse and you don't want to eat these. But you get the squash and pumpkin and stuff. Whatever winter vegetables that you enjoy, whatever ones that you know tickle your fancy. It could be spaghetti squash. It could be really an acorn. Whatever it is, whatever you want. And everything gets boiled and simmered in a vegetable stock. There may or may not be some pancetta in there, prosciutto, to give it some salt and some love. So it's not a vegetarian one. That's why I'm telling you that it's in there. Butter, cream, cinnamon, nutmeg. You bring it to a boil, let it go, let it reduce, let it cook down, puree it, and then let the magic happen with the spices and the seasoning. And what I'm doing is garnishing it with pancetta, which which I said, like I was saying earlier, which is Italian cured bacon. It's the same piece of meat, the same slab of bacon. Like when you get bacon, it's that same slab, but they roll it with black peppercorns, they tie it up, and they hang it. And you have pancetta. That's why it has a peppery essence to it. And it's delicious, because if you take a slice of pancetta and you unroll it, and then if it gets unraveled, it's like a strip of bacon. But they roll it so tight. Man down. I'm a homer for pancetta because I love pancetta. Just because it tastes so much better than bacon. And this Sunday with our brunch, I'm bringing in porchetta, which is the bacon slab. I'm stuffing it with sausage, rolling it, tying it, baking it, roasting it, charring the skin. Yes, the skin is still on it, which is like pork potato chips and delicious. That's going to be the sausage and bacon on plates. So it's not going to be 3 strips of bacon or 2 pieces of sausage. It's going to be the porchetta. It's an Italian thing. Sorry, Rick, but. So I just lost my train of thought there. But anyway, so yeah, so it's the pancetta, which just baked in the oven like you would do regular bacon. Nice and crispy. It's gonna add a nice little dimension to your soup. And then I took fresh sage leaves and deep fried them. And that's gonna be the other garnish, which the sage leaves, it's gonna be like a floury kind of potato chip as well. So it's a nice compliment because sage and squash go together this time of the year. So instead of just putting the sage in where that flavor dissolves, the soup sits. When it's fried and you can break it up, you'll get that essence and that aroma from the herb. And real quick with fresh herbs, whenever you're cooking, add your fresh herbs last so that flavor doesn't dissolve and go away. If it's a dried herb, you can add them in the beginning because they'll last longer. But fresh herbs, always, always, always at the end, like a half an hour before you're getting ready to serve your red sauce or your demi-glaze or whatever you're infusing with thyme or rosemary or tarragon, or always at the end. So your soup course is coming up. So here's me making the soup. Puree, immersion blender, cream, butter. There's your soup. And then once you guys are having your soup, I'm gonna get all the other stuff for your entree ready to go. Because, like I said, our peanut butter or Sleepy Hollow pumpkin no-bake cheesecake is in the refrigerator. Remember at Magic TV, I put it in the refrigerator and I gotta pull it out. So that's setting up, and then we gotta sear off this tenderloin. Any questions, comments, concerns? Did I lose anybody? We're good? All right. Awesome.
Dude, you're like Mr. Rogers. You know how to break it down. But yeah, for an idiot like me, you're good. I am not very smart. But for me to comprehend that the first time you said it, that's awesome.
Good, thank you.